Laura. I've just returned from America and I'm utterly bewildered. I thought we spoke the same language, but apparently I've been offending people left and right.
Oh, this is going to be good. Hey, if you're enjoying Matthew's cultural disasters, hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ironically, that gesture is actually safe in America, unlike Greece.
Must you remind people of that?
Always. What happened in America?
3 separate incidents. I was just being my normal, polite British self and Americans kept looking at me like I was an alien.
Walk me through it.
First, I'm at a New York restaurant. The waitress comes over very enthusiastic. Hi. I'm Jennifer. How are you folks doing? So I say, I'm fine, thank you, and look at the menu. But she just stood there, waiting expectantly.
Did you ask her how she was?
No. She asked me. I answered. That's how conversations work.
Not in America. When Americans ask how are you, you're supposed to ask back. It's this whole reciprocal thing.
But she's working. Why would she want to tell me about her day?
She doesn't. Nobody actually wants to share. You say, I'm good, how are you? And everyone moves on.
But that's completely pointless.
It's polite. It's American small talk. You bounce it back like a tennis ball. The waitress thought you were rude. What's disaster number 2?
California. I was invited to dinner at 7:30. I show up at 7:30 on the dot. My colleague answers in her bathrobe. Hair wet. Absolutely horrified. Oh. Matthew. You're here already.
Oh, Matthew, you didn't.
Didn't what? She said 7:30.
When Americans invite you to dinner at 7:30, you show up at 7:45. You give them a buffer.
Why not just say 8 o'clock then?
Because that's not how it works. Showing up exactly on time makes you look overeager.
I stood in her entryway for 20 minutes while she finished getting ready. So awkward.
You were aggressively punctual. What's number 3?
Seattle coffee shop. I ordered coffee, and there's a tip jar. So I put in my loose change, maybe 50 cents.
How much was the coffee?
$4.
You tipped 50 cents. Matthew, you cheap bastard.
It's a coffee shop. They just poured coffee into a cup.
You're supposed to tip at least $1. Americans tip on everything. Service workers get paid garbage wages and rely on tips.
The barista gave me such a dirty look.
Because you basically insulted her. 50 cents is worse than nothing.
So I'm supposed to ask strangers how they're doing when I don't care, arrive late, and tip excessively.
Yes, that's America.
But we speak the same language. How are we this different?
Because Britain is about understatement and efficiency. America is about enthusiasm and generosity.
Fake enthusiasm, since nobody cares how the waitress is doing.
It's social lubrication. Look, let's break this down. In America, how are you is a greeting, not a question. You say good, how are you, and move on.
Terribly inefficient.
Second, arrive 10 to 15 minutes late to dinner parties. It gives your host time to prepare.
Why not build that into the invitation?
Just accept it. Third, tip 20% at restaurants, at least $1 for coffee. Service workers don't get proper wages.
That's the most backward system ever.
But that's how it works. When you're there, play by their rules.
Every interaction felt like I was missing unspoken rules.
Because you were. American culture is about being friendly and generous, even if superficial.
And British culture is about being reserved, punctual, and not bothering people.
Exactly. Same language, completely different social operating systems.
I prefer Japan. At least there I knew I didn't understand.
Right. With America you think you've got it figured out. Then BAM, you're the rude guy who doesn't tip.
I'm never traveling again.
Next time you'll know better. So everyone, when visiting America, fake small talk is real politeness, on time is too early, and tip generously.
Even though none of that makes logical sense.
That's what makes them cultural norms. And that's the etiquette enigma, where Matthew discovers even English-speaking countries are cultural minefields.
Do your research, even when you think you don't need to.
Be friendly, arrive late, and tip well.
I hate all of those things.
We know. See you next time.
Cheerio.